But first off, Mr. Hannah, the Oakville teacher that wore giant prosthetic tits to high school. Now, something came out on 4chan, which is the most reliable source. And other than Rebel News, right? Other than Rebel News, the most reliable source that we can rely on getting some straight truths would be 4chan, right? 4chan is the result, it got the information out there that honk honk equals Heil Hitler. And it went all the way up into the House of Commons here in Canada because politicians are, they're very bright and astute community of people that are very hard to trick. Very hard to trick. But anyways, let's read this. I am, this is a Postmate. I am a student at Oakville High School, and I can guarantee you guys that he's 100% trolling. This teacher is hated by the school staff for never embracing woke culture. Plus, he used to say funny as hell sexist comments every now and then during class. He is about to be transferred to another province, and they cannot fire him until then. So coming out as a bizarre trans was his ultimate fuck you to the leftist principal and the school board, because even knowing he's 100% lying, the school has no option but to support him against angry parents. It's hilarious. The ultimate troll. Why was that not an option on the table? Because our world is so wild and fucking messed up right now that the illusion of this being real and true it's like the Ferryman tales. You see these fabricated news articles and you can't distinguish whether they're real or not. And this right here is pro wrestling. Pro wrestling at its fucking finest, used in the best way possible to expose the hypocrisy inside of like school boards, politics. That was such a gay way of saying that. Gay. But just to expose like how you can't speak your mind in those establishments and you just have to go with it, because if they came out and said he was trolling, what would that do? Would that incite some sort of trauma to those that are possibly going through one of the biggest transitions of their life because they finally found themselves? I seen this article that someone hiked Mount Kilimanjaro and was then met at the top of the mountain that I am now my true self. I went for a hike, made it to the top of Kilimanjaro, and I thought like, I'm gonna kill the man in the jar, and they transitioned into a woman after. The article is on CBC. I don't know why I didn't add this into it because it's a good segue right off of this right here that he's trolling. That is hilarious, dude. Unreal. Well done. Top of the food chain, duped the whole country, if not the whole planet, into thinking that this is real. If this is fucking true, okay, we're not gonna go off facts because we're not a politician and we don't think like this is where QAnon began, was 4chan, and it duped a lot of fucking people, okay? It made a lot of people look very fucking stupid for a very long time, and is still making people look very dumb, including myself. I started looking at QAnon and be like, oh, what's going on here? Is JFK Jr. going to reappear at a Trump rally? Wouldn't that be something? Oh, boy. How do I get my hands on some adrenochrome, It is so, well done. Well done. That's all I could say. Hats off to you. I wanted to just get out there and hop on here and bring this up because that is genius. That is genius. He's being transferred to another province and they cannot fire him until then. So coming out as a bizarre trans was the ultimate fuck you to the leftist principal and the school board. Because even knowing 100% he is lying, the school has no option but to support him against angry parents. Oh.
Come on, man.
Oh, dude. Well done. So, Mr. Hannah, we here at Danger Cats, we appreciate this type of behavior. We love it when people do these types of things, and when trolling takes over, and you know, you kind of go like this Sam Hyde-esque level of like lunacy just to achieve a joke of this magnitude. We applaud that. So the in-house audience, just like any episode of Friends, you know, any manufactured fucking studio audience laughter, we do that here as well when we applaud things. See, I have a crowd of people, a massive crowd of people that I push a little button, and it's not a soundboard, okay? The button that you see me push on YouTube is actually, it lights up and it says applaud, laugh, you know, to manipulate and if they don't laugh, I torture them. I torture them for not laughing when told. Because that's what we do. This is a step further than the Ellen DeGeneres show. We don't just torture staff, okay? A staff of 69 people and then the 666 people here in audience. If you don't follow the rules here at the Unclehack podcast studio, which is in a studio, like a fucking basically an apartment in Edmonton now, God knows. Godspeed. That's what we say. We say that all the time, kind of like the goose for the gander, you know? We say that all the time here.